What was that?
What's going on with Wolf's mic? It's making a bunch of sounds that I don't understand.
It might be you.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
hearing
hear it.
anything from Wolf at all.
You haven't
Yeah.
heard anything from Wolf?
No.
Nope.
Wolf isn't even lighting up.
It's lighting up for me.
Wolf doesn't even exist.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's a figment
Oh,
of
this
your
ain't-
imagination.
Grey Spectre cannot interact with top right teaching.
Figment, nah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
There we go.
you're pink.
I just clicked a random colour.
Inquisitor
lovely colour.
Xavier de Mento.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that's everybody.
Am I late?
No. We're just in time.
Okay. Let's see. Do you want us to join the?
Is Wolf talking? Is anybody else hearing him?
No,
No, I don't hear.
I can't hear Wolf at all. No.
He's making a bunch.
No, I'm not hearing Wolf either.
Maybe if he disconnects and reconnects, things will be okay. That fixes things like this for me most of the time.
All right, I'm gonna probably have to disconnect and reconnect because Morth, you're now doing the same thing that he was doing, making a bunch of crackling sounds.
Bro's living in the warp.
Okay, I see Wolf's box go green now, so I'm not too sure if it's.
Hold on.
Do you want us to join the tabletop simulator?
Well, not
Tabletop
necessarily.
simulator.
Only if it would make your life easier.
I tried clicking the download and install button, and Steam seems to think I don't have an internet connection, which is a bit of an interesting one.
It's troubling to say the least.
All right. Oh, we lost our Eldar.
Well,
At least we've got the technical glitches right now and get them out.
Yeah.
we need the tech priest.
All right, I might need to leave again and then reconnect. Let's see. Hold- Nope, it's still the same for me, Morith. Your microphone is, and so is Wolf's. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, Steam is dead.
I can hear Wolf.
Well, now I can hear Morith, but I can't hear Wolf.
Nice Discord.
Right, in the case of Morodoth, might be
Morith is fine now, but like I can't.
Morodoth is, yeah, Wolf,
It's
you need to disconnect.
I can hear Wolf personally.
I can't hear.
I
it.
can't.
I can't hear him. He keeps making these weird scratchy noises.
It might be your side, honestly.
No, if it's I can't hear him either. So if it's
If Wolf can hear someone from the group, tell him to disconnect and reconnect.
Yo, Wolf,
Wolf.
you hear me? Wolf. Oh no, he just stopped talking. I think he AFK for a second.
I think I can.
just type any.
I can
chat.
disconnect him, but he should be aware that he
Going
should
to invoke
reconnect.
The ancient and powerful rituals of
Okay, so he
direct
finally
signal.
Wolf.
Okay,
No, he's
Okay.
he disconnected.
Now he's in the audience.
Yes, I invited him, and
Nope, it's still making the same noise.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Try unplugging your mic and plugging it back in again.
Again, and hear me out. It might be you and not Wolf, because I can
No,
hear him, and I was the
Bow,
last
it's also
person to
me.
join.
It's also me.
Exactly, it might be you.
It's also paramilitarists. It's also
Again, like I. Because Discord, everything can be client side. Client side problems exist.
Damn it! It's now with more. I'm gonna leave the page.
I can hear Wolf intermittently.
Yeah, Wolf, can you talk for a second?
Hello?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Wolf.
I can't
yeah,
hear
it's-
Morris. Morris.
Yeah, can't hear modify that.
All right. What if we all disconnect and then reconnect?
Maybe we should all go to the Vox One. Maybe
Yeah,
things will
Vox
be
One.
easier there.
All right.
Tech?
Check.
Okay.
I can see myself in both channels. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, so. Auspex 1 might be a bug channel, if that's the case, because I can see myself in both channels as
Yeah, I
well.
can see myself in both
All
channels.
right.
Oh boy, it's Discord.
Okay,
Alright,
so
Hey,
it was
can everybody
Auspex
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It
Oh,
was.
yay! It was just a bug
Yeah.
channel.
We can talk.
Speech
Yeah.
unlocked.
The Vox.
Uh,
I mean,
Discord, 0 stars.
there's a
Spec
chance
sucks.
it's related to whatever just happened to Steam briefly.
Maybe.
Don't
Oh,
think
what
so.
happened to Steam? Are they getting DDoSed again?
I mean, they
Probably.
were down. Undetector said they were down, and we started encountering problems with Discord, and a lot of the
Post hoc
tend to
ergo
use the
propter
same
hoc.
background stuff.
All right.
Sounds like post hoc ergo propter hoc.
What?
Post hoc ergo propter hoc.
Sounds more like someone somewhere caused shenanigans by being an idiot, possibly on purpose.
Is that some kind of doctor?
No,
Like a
post hoc ergo propter hoc is Latin for after, therefore, because of it.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Ah.
proctologist.
No, I was saying Latin.
Okay.
I took Latin.
I wanted to learn Latin. I
Sadly,
just learned
the
the
only-
Roman languages.
we couldn't learn French in my high school because some of the bitch ass students got upset that the French person was cursing. What are you upset about? French people curse. It's like the only thing they know how to do.
Have you ever
And
heard
also-
somebody curse in Latin? Sorry, curse in
And-
French?
And also be mean to tourists. That's the only thing they know.
I
To
could have
do
learned French, but you wanted to bitch about the only French person in this side of New York. So, like, come on.
Oh god, where are you in New York?
Westchester.
What, hold on. Are fucking New Yorkers but complain about someone's fucking language?
Exactly. That's my problem.
Yeah, no, bro, that was the exact same thing. I went to school in Long Island. I was born and raised in Long Island,
Ew.
and we were only given like Spanish and like Italian, and I'm like, I want to learn German, damn it.
I want to learn French. so
Oh,
I can
man, I
insult
learned-
French people.
Das
What
war
do you-
ein Befehl.
They teach
Anyways.
Latin and German.
German
And,
Shadow Lord.
Anyways, guys.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
we're all
sorry.
here.
Yep. All of
Perfect.
us.
Yep. The only downside is, again, I'm on my way home still. I'll be home in like 25-ish
Yeah.
minutes, so I can't roll anything until then.
Disconnected from server
Of
5.
course. Of course.
I'll watch the stream when I get home because my audio quality tanks whenever I watch a stream and try and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
Disconnected.
I'm gonna connect you back up again.
Okay, watch stream.
How would I go about joining this tabletop simulator room?
I can't afford it right now.
Okay, bud. What's your tabletop's sim name?
Tabletop Simulator. It's on Steam.
Same as the first chunk of my username. Yeah.
Blue. Well, this has gotten off to a rocky start.
It always
Yeah.
does. That's what happens when you're using Discord. Guys, I think we should go back to Skype.
No.
Oh my god.
We should go back to Skype.
I wasn't even live for Skype. I think maybe.
That's so fucking sad. It makes me feel so old.
You
Born
are.
in
God.
2005.
Do you know the thing about
No.
Skype is it was one of those things that worked perfectly, and then it's like we need to add new features, but if they keep adding new features, it didn't stop working.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
sure
what?
does.
You want to know what makes you feel old?
Yeah.
And this Hotmail
I
chat
still have a
room.
Hotmail account. I still use my Hotmail account.
Oh,
It
the Hotmail
heavily
chat room.
compromised.
We can always try
Like-
switching to IPOAC.
Nah.
What's your 7 password?
What?
I'm sorry, I can't
What's
hear
the-
you or the sound of AOL dial-up in my head.
What's this tabletop password?
I think I've set it up for friends only.
Guys,
So what you're saying is you're not friends.
No.
Yeah.
So you're not my friend.
Mm,
That's fine though. You just don't want to add me to your
I'm
Facebook.
gonna send my code on the general of the
You know, I
crew.
remember in elementary school when Fallout 4 was the shit.
Fuck you.
No, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2.
Fuck you. Piece of shit. Your face looks like a piece of shit.
Hey, you're saying that.
For me, it was
Oblivion.
for I know that I was like high school, like when it was like kind of around like
Minecraft
early
wasn't.
high school. It was like
Min-
Fallout 3, but New Vegas was the.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That's the
It
shit.
always is. Don't get me wrong.
remember
But
when
I was-
Minecraft wasn't owned by Microsoft.
Yep. I bought my very first MMO when I was in 8th grade. You know what that was? World of Warcraft: The Burning Crusade.
Dang.
That's my age. I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade when I got that game.
Anyways,
The truth is that now, guys, you're all on board the hot gates.
Yeah. Above that agri world, right?
Yes.
Okay, how do I join this game?
Are we friends on Steam?
Yeah, and I have it server browser, friends only. It's not showing anything.
he's gonna get you.
Can you right click on my Steam account and press join game?
Okay, so I guess you didn't have the game up earlier,
Probably.
or it didn't show it was up earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I
There you are.
don't know, between Steam and Discord, and don't you fuck you, Steam. I didn't tell you to start updating Metal Gear Solid Master Collection version.
Oh man, I forgot they announced a new Metal Gear Solid game.
Oh god.
Anyways,
But they're doing
can you
it
send
about
me the chat, guys?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
We'll talk about it later.
But
We'll
it's
talk about
like-
it after.
20 minutes.
we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay, I think everything's getting sorted out now.
Yay!
Where is it?
Yay!
And maybe one day, we'll start a game and everything works right from the get-go.
One day.
Yeah.
You're asking how old is their friend?
Whoa.
Alright, so it seems unlikely that I'll be able to join the tabletop simulator because Steam, at least in the UK, is in the process of exploding.
I'm in the UK.
Yeah, you're lucky enough to maybe be using a connection in Scotland, I think.
Yeah, but we still use the London connection.
Well, whatever it is, Down to Texas agreeing with me that Steam is having a bad day.
I'm missing the grass, I think.
Come on.
Yes,
What's everyone's
I
day
keep
going?
allowing.
Jesus.
Velmo wants to open YouTube. Yes, open it. I don't know why you're asking me this.
So,
Oof.
Morith, how's work?
Actually,
that
not today.
badly.
Today wasn't that bad. It got
Yay.
crazy. It got crazy in like the middle of it, where we just got slammed over and over and over and over and over again. But afterwards, it calmed down. Also, we have slushies, so everything is great with slushies.
You get free slushies?
Yep, we have a slushie machine.
Damn.
Typically, it's for the adults and for kids, like for customers that come in. But we also grab some because it's fucking hot.
I'm in my power armor jam, so
Okay, okay.
This security power armor. You
He's
know?
got his big jammies
smoking.
on.
Yeah, he's got his power jammies on. That way he can always go take nap time.
When he takes a
not
power nap,
worry.
he wears his power nap boots.
yep. Obviously, man, I've got sleeping boots.
The power armor sounded nice, but I just decided, you know, it'd be also pretty cool a refractor field.
What on earth is
Where's
that?
my
A
bag?
force field? Yes.
Yes, it's a force field. It's a low intensity force field. I think the refractor field is like the cheapest one you can get, but it
It is
also
the
has the least
cheapest.
protection. Yeah, it also has a protection rate of like a 35, which is nothing.
It's a fatty.
So, the welcoming party is here. And the highest in command on the planet seems to be a commissar.
Oh no.
Eldar panic noises.
With a big ass power claw in her
Is it Yarrick?
left arm.
Yarrick? Yarrick, is that you?
Let the GM talk. Let the GM
You're
talk.
alive?
It's Yarika.
It's her. It's his daughter.
She was born with a power claw.
It's
I thought she
gender
joined-
bent Yarick. It's gender bent Yarick. We've hit the AU timeline, guys.
Okay, so what does the commissar, or what's his name, was he saying to us?
Gee.
Oh,
Hold on, let me change camera angle. Okay, I see what you mean.
so
Anyways, GM, continue description.
her name is Ingrid Wintermere. I'm gonna type it on the hints. And she welcomes you in this dire time, when her beloved planet is infested with mutants.
You said her name was Ingrid.
Ingrid, yes.
Ingrid.
Let's give her some. Nope.
Oh, Ingrid, come down from that car.
She has some selected troops along with her.
I've got my home dogs with me.
You can tell by the look on her face, she is in dire need of any support the Emperor can provide. And she is very grateful to have you here, Lord Trader.
I will step forth in my mighty armor and I say, Commissar, the Emperor has saw fit for me to help you in your dire need. I shall send my troops down immediately to help you. Are you the one in charge of this planet?
Yes, Lord Trader. It is my honor-bound duty to serve this planet and all its residents. Your support is more than welcome in this dire time.
My
What
cruiser
has
above ye, above this planet, shall keep away the private pirates, and we shall cleanse this world of mutants.
what has happened to the nobility?
The nobility, in their filthy mindset, have become inseparable from the mutants, living in the gutter, doing nothing more than following pleasure and degeneracy, claiming all that the planet provides for their own personal interests, even feuding amongst themselves like dogs above scrap on the floor.
I shake my head in disgust. and say,
Jockin will look at her. It is unusual for a member of the Order Prefectus to be in a command position. What's the overall situation like?
This planet is at war, and the warriors are leading to victory.
Okay.
I only do what my duty demands of me.
"What was it about
Do
to
you
say?"
question my work here?
I
I,
don't.
sug- I suggest I do the talking from now on.
Fair enough.
It's like, no, I do not question. In fact, I wonder why. It's resources are hard to come by, particularly in an agricultural world, especially resources of war. Tell me. And this may be prove controversial to yourself, my lady. But is there any factions of mutants that may be amenable to side with the Imperium? Because I would rather not waste
Okay.
resources.
So the ones in front, I want you to roll an awareness check.
Uh-oh.
So
Who is in front? Sorry, I can't see the stream at the moment.
it's
So
Mira.
looks like I'm one of them.
Yes, it's Wolf and Leonidas. Mira, Leonidas, and Jason. Roll an awareness check.
Nah, that's a fail.
Okay.
Okay, so 37, 61, that's 2 degrees of failure.
Cool.
Mira, did you succeed?
Wait, where are you rolling?
Dice tray in the Elder Scrolls.
Okay, I rolled in the.
Yeah, pick whichever dice tray suits you better and roll there.
I'll roll.
Okay.
One more.
Okay, I see.
One more awareness check
Quest-
from Mira.
Right. It is.
Would heightened senses allow me to roll or no?
What kind of heightened sense do you have?
It's just the guys up front. Sight and hearing.
Ooh. Okay. Roll.
Would you mind terribly?
Okay. Yeah.
If you're going up
I'm
against
gonna-
53, I believe.
Yeah. Don't crash your car, please.
Yep.
I'll roll.
93.
Oh my god. I'm blind.
Wow, I rolled a 93. Holy shit.
The elder is
Jason,
looking at the trader's boots all this time.
I'm
It's
thinking
gonna
the fucking corruption that's going on here. But
Oh,
yeah,
look at our astropath.
Oh my goodness. Good job,
Ooh.
Mira. You may have saved guns from being drawn on us.
Oh,
So-
and if it's relevant, I believe I've got enhanced hearing of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The moment this conversation comes to the point where allied mutants are mentioned, you can feel the commissar taking a step back, just retreating her body ever so slightly, and the movements of her power claw do not match the sound it makes. It doesn't sound like a lumbering mechanical instrument of chopping. It doesn't make any sound at all. As if it was weightless, as if it wasn't there.
I'm gonna try Sinuscience now.
Okay, you can. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Reroll it if you want to.
You could use a fate point to reroll that.
I could. Do I get those back at the start of every session, or
Not necessarily, but I tend to be generous with them, to be honest.
Your choice,
could
man.
not improve things?
It made it worse.
That made it better.
Made it a little bit better, yeah. Is it a success though?
No. Target is 43.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can see each and every person's presence in the warp around you. There doesn't seem to be anything off-putting, anything wrong. Everybody is very tense. Everybody has survival on their mind. It's a very emotionally tense scene. Nothing stands out as odd.
I will use basic telepathy battered so it doesn't risk warp shenanigans. To the Eldar, asking, do you sense anything weird? Putting emphasis on sense, implying try and use your mind abilities.
She's muted right now.
Well, I'm still here. I'm trying not to talk just because loud car.
Yep.
I will attempt my own senescience check. I
Plus
don't
10.
think heightened senses would help with that.
Okay,
but
I
plus
will roll for you. You have plus 10?
Plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so 60.
It's a 34, yeah.
Okay, that is a definite pass, I believe, by about 2-something degrees.
Okay. You can feel that there is something off with not only the commissar, but with one of the soldiers as well. But it's not on their equipment. It doesn't, even though it comes from their body, it comes from them directly. It's not something they are wearing. It's them. They feel they seem strange, as if altered.
Altered. She'll look at them for a moment. She looks perplexed.
All this time she has been describing many kind of mutants they have been dealing with throughout the time of this conflict, ranging from just lightly mutated people gone crazy, going on a frenzy, killing spree, up to, let's say, abominations that have multiple appendages, arms, tentacles, jaws, legs, whatever, you name it.
Can I roll a scrutiny check?
Yes.
It's gonna be hard for me to pass, but I mean,
I'll roll a scrutiny check with you.
Go ahead.
And I will give you a plus 10.
oh, you gave me a plus 10?
Who has the highest scrutiny check?
That's a good question. I don't know what my scrutiny check is at right now.
Too bad I didn't specify before, because that would have that would have made me succeed.
I'll give it to the 20.
Mine's ain't that high, but that we'll check. We'll see. See.
Yeah, I said I'd give you a plus 10. Well,
I failed.
because
Definitely.
you're
not
the
up.
one that rolled. Technically rolled before I said. Before you rolled. Down to whether the GM would accept that.
Yeah, I would accept that. Right now. Do we have any successes here?
Both would have succeeded.
Okay.
I failed.
1 degree of success.
Okay. You can see her tensing up even more when she starts referring to the mutants. She's clearly hiding something. Um, Not necessarily lying or hiding something like a concealed weapon or someone on the rooftops ready to gun you down. It feels more like she was caught lying to a superior about something casual as skipping her guard duty on the camp entrance.
Would it be accurate to say she's lying by omission?
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
You know how commissars have that air of authority thing going about them?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Do I have that thing going on with her? You know, that commissar aura?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was just going to see if I would begin to suspect anything. Oh, well.
The men around her seem to follow her, to
Yeah, well,
to respect her command.
What'd you say the overall tactical and command decision was across this planet, um, Commissar Wintermere?
The general command of the planet.
He's asking for the overall tactical and strategic situation across the planet.
Try.
Since she implied that there's like no one above her, and Jockin's suspicious because, like, you know, commissars are there to like watch over the chain of command. They're not. They're rarely in the chain of command.
No, that's not that's technically incorrect because command commissars do exist and they can take over a platoon when a command structure has been.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but she implied she was higher than that.
No, which
Well,
is possible.
If the command structure, which is normally can be involved with nobility, is corrupted, the commissar is instructed to take over the.
Well, when the Lord General of the planet transformed into a 10-foot horned creature that killed half a regiment, popped up, somebody had to do something.
Yeah, it's in that situation because the nobility are no longer trusted. A commissar can turn around and say, "I'm in charge now."
Yeah. And when
If
the
The
local.
reason he's suspicious is that he's expect to hear, like, yeah, Captain so and so, or Major this, or Corporal that.
Again, it comes down to one of the PDF forces in the regiment, because there's entire
weren't they
regiments
kind of-
out there with entire command structure is.
Yeah, she lists a number of lieutenants, captains, lieutenant majors, and all the following ranks. And she begins to mention like mental deterioration due to mutation, desertion, none of them having seen active combat beforehand, and all of that. And she took the liberty of grabbing the chain of command by the balls and going on top.
So hearing all this, I am going to say is like to the commissar says, "Commissar, you'll see yourself to check whether your purifications, yeah, you yourself haven't mutated beyond acceptable degrees. You and your men. I'm formally taking command over the PDF forces. Do you object?"
You can roll either charm or command for that.
Faithful command. Air of authority. So,
My lord, I
Oh.
could inspect their genealogy to check for mutation.
1 second. R70. Here's a question: would my renowned warrant kick in here because she knows she's dealing with a rogue trader?
Yeah, you have a +20 on your roll.
So 78, 90, so my target rating is a 90. It's 11d100. I do not want to do that. 35. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7.5 degrees of success.
Okay.
Damn.
You can see her body loosening up a little bit. She takes a step back and to the side. Her men follow suit. Welcome to this war of dirt and grain, my lord.
I began to walk through the pillar, clearly on edge here, saying, "Submit yourself to
Fucking
medical
cars.
checks."
Alrighty. Well,
Sometimes
is
you
that
just need that Yarrick. It's like, nah, I'm in charge now.
Look at me. I'm the Lord Commander now.
Yeah,
You guys follow?
Shall I? Yep.
yeah, you guys are my retinue. It's like, yeah, it's like, stop coming.
Come
Well,
on.
I'm going to be committing towards some different actions while you go play the I'm the New Lord game.
Yeah, no, I was actually going to
That's
ask you to
stupid.
start doing stuff. I was actually going to
No,
ask you.
I don't want to.
I was actually going to start asking you. You start snooping around.
The nobility needs to be. There's nobility that needs to be purged, and there's deserters
PDF
that need to be
structure.
collected.
It's a PDF structure that needs to be purged. I'll go do that.
I'll go do medical checks on all of the personnel.
Do we want a mind link set up so we can talk without speaking out loud?
No, this is just. I'm saying this is what French traders can't. Like, they can't say it. They can't hear anything. It's like, hey, I'm going to push the command structure now.
Or you could just walk a little ways away and just say it over the microbead.
Yeah, I could say that.
I'm
the
almost
microbe.
100% certain that the commissar is actually a mutant, and
Yeah.
she's beyond saving. Probably like
Ah,
half the men.
I mean,
I've-
That's what I figure too. But
if
she'll probably
anyone
try to do her
asks,
duty first, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to
If any-
go and unfuck with a chaos situation because there's mass amount of taint leaking out from this world.
I can
Well-
make sure that if they ever have children, they end up non-mutated.
Oh, no, that it needs to be
No.
purged.
Yep. It's when we
It's
say
that
there's
of the
full-
soul. Yeah,
Soul.
yeah. We're talking about like straight corruption. There's a lot because people don't just turn into 9-foot tall tentacle monsters.
yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody asks the Eldar, she will say that those two, that she and one of the guardsmen are corrupted. There
Okay,
is
then.
something off about them.
Then I will point to my arch militant and my glorious seneschal and put the thumb down onto those two. Just walking past them, like, yeah, that done.
I would run checks first to make
Oh,
sure, but
I can.
That's a
I
fun little
can.
thing that I just remembered. That's
if they're corrupted of the
Yeah.
flesh, then would you not just remove the flesh?
No,
I can make sure the flesh is removed.
corruption of the flesh is corruption of the soul.
Yes.
They must be given the Emperor's mercy.
Emperor's mercy. Ah, yes. Emperor mercy.
Anyways,
hold on.
Kind of wolf
What's that? Some popped up on my screen.
yeah, it's just
Okay.
the YouTube link. It's asking permission to share.
Jockin will basically say, "I understand. Uh, let's wait until we know what sure everything about everything that's going on."
I am prepared to make medical checks if necessary, my lords.
Then do them.
I shall. All right. What do I need to? What do I need to roll for medical checks?
Yeah. I'm going to
Um,
begin bringing the regiment in.
it's gonna depend on how and the manner in which you're gonna proceed with those checks. If by checking you mean just, you know, checking
Oh, first
with your eyes, with your augers, or just, or
I'll
maybe taking a look at
I'll
the
take a-
medical records of the planet. What's gonna be?
I'm gonna take a syringe and I'm just gonna draw a little blood and analyze the DNA.
Okay. From which one? From a general amount of people living in this populated area of the planet?
Oh, the soldiers, of course.
Okay,
Of the people
okay.
they tell me to take medical checks of.
Mm-hmm.
Soldiers are the priority for me, and after that, we'll start going down through the population.
Soldiers are priority.
Okay.
Hold your wrists out for Medicaid checks. As I have my medical mechadendrite just like prepare a syringe.
You can see them looking nervously at each other.
Do not squirm; it will hurt more. As I just like
But before you continue, I'm going to signal to the Jakin to keep a close eye on the commissar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. I'm also gonna take a sample of the commissar, and hold still.
Is there a place that, while they're doing this, is there a place I can go to kind of get like a look over the area?
The tallest building is this one. It would allow you to have a peripheral view.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that just to take out my long lads and just do a scan over the area, see if I see anything that might be very important.
Okay.
All right. Have I taken samples of everyone, including the commissar?
Have you rolled for it?
Oh yeah, I should probably roll for it.
Yeah, taking the samples isn't the difficult part. The difficult part,
Checking the DNA,
checking the DNA.
which I get something about the Medicaid thing should probably help.
Yeah, it's
with that.
gonna be a medical
Medicaid.
test. Do you have any
Medicaid.
suitable equipment on you right now?
Yeah, the Medicaid mechadendrite I have on me.
Which gives you a +10?
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't that correct?
Yeah, I think so. So you would have a -20 for that.
Only a -20.
-10.
No,
minus
-20. Taking the mechadendrite into consideration.
Yeah, then my +10 from me.
Yeah. Okay.
R/1d100. Ooh.
Just you reroll that.
Yeah. So that would be. Oh, that would be 95. So should I re-roll that?
Yeah.
My bad, I
Should I? Should
your
I burn a?
target? What's your target?
I believe with just my intelligence, since I basically have no training. 72.
For your target? Are you
Yeah,
trained in it?
Nope. I only had
So it's 55. Yeah, reroll. So
Where did you roll?
target.
an 85.
It'll be 60. So reroll that.
All right. So. 800.
There you go.
Oh my goodness! I definitely got it this time.
Okay.
What are the DNA results? Are you the father?
You are a mutant. You can see that there is traces of mutation on every single one of them. On the commissar and the other pointed guardsmen are definitely expressed genes, which means they must have some sort of visible mutation on their bodies. Their equipment, clothes, and whatever else they have on them seems to be hiding it. Also, let me see.
Basically, we're looking for the ones that are within acceptable limits.
All right, what are the acceptable limits?
None of them, but that'll be dealt with later.
Yeah.
Mm,
I.e., the ones that are clearly beyond hiding the mutations, dealt with. The ones that we can hide it will be dealt with later.
so
You can see a building from on top of that science facility.
science.
Science! And it seems to be covered in foliage, trees, branches, and all sort of things that sprout from years of neglect.
That's unusual. Does that seem like? Can I guess I'll roll perception, see if there's anything.
Yeah, roll.
But also any forbidden lores work, say like warp, demonology, that sort of stuff.
Maybe for the mutants, but for that building, I wouldn't say so. No.
Nature probably would work.
I don't have that.
Forbidden lore nature.
Forbidden lore. You must not know.
I
The
have
devil's
forbidden lore
lettuce.
Xenos that note, so,
Mm,
can I roll perception to see if I pick up anything important?
yes.
Alrighty.
What else?
My bad.
Okay. Try this again. I don't know what happened to that space.
Yeah, the commissar and the soldier are definitely mutated, and all of the present soldiers have mutations in their genes.
What is it with my rolls being like off by 2?
Damn, man. And you're not even close to your trader to give you the 10% boost.
That's why I never said anything, because you're too far away from me.
Maybe with a speaker. Oi!
GM,
What do you see?
Just
Yeah?
10, you bastard!
I would like to head to an area where they keep records.
Okay.
So it'd
Seems
be
like,
Stratum.
Yeah, the administratum. I'll head there.
Digitalizer,
Alrighty.
xenophilia, accelerator. Here.
I'm also going to walk up to my lord, and I guess in some way I'm going to be
Let
like,
Battle do his thing.
Huh?
Let Battle do his thing first.
Yeah, you are in the administratum building. There's a few employees there. Civilians. There are random guardsmen there, but they seem to be tired, off duty, not fit for any kind of combat situation.
Got it. I'd like to head over to the leader of the current administratum station, like head scribe or whatever.
Yeah. They guide you to a man on the second floor. Implant left eye, fat belly, eating a donut.
That's
get
disgusting.
a donut.
Donuts! Disgusting. And the words seem to
Eyeball.
have read him that a rogue trader retinue has landed on their planet.
You didn't even get
Head
nice for the
scribe.
occasion.
More like a fucking retinue.
I am the seneschal attached to the current rogue trader that is solving your planet's mutation problem. I will be commandeering your administratum scribes to help solve this current predicament.
Oh, of course. He licks his fingers, pushes his chair back, points at the cogitators, at the computing servitor nearby, and the server skull that hasn't stopped scribing since you laid eyes upon it. And he rolls his chair on the side of the room and starts babbling, starts talking nonsense about how hard it has been for him to deal with this logistical nightmare of keeping track of every person on this planet who's been mutated, who's been dead, who's been lost.
Well, you have been keeping track of the mutations, it seems, then.
Yes, there has been some track, of course, with people living outside of our city's boundaries. It's been hard keeping track of everything.
Understandable. Bring me all data consistent to the first person who was mutated. And all information related to such person.
He gives you a strange look and tells you that you can search for yourself in the cogitator, and grabs another donut from the bag. You're the head scribe now.
I'll give him a little smile and I'll walk over to the cogitator and begin the search.
Okay. You can roll a tech use to determine how long it will take you to find whatever data you're looking for.
Oh, I should have came with you.
I don't have tech use. That's fine.
I haven't. It's okay.
Can I use literacy instead?
It's gonna be a harder literacy test. It's gonna be a minus 30.
That's fine. At full 0 is better. Wait, my bad. I rolled that in the whole 20.
You rolled a 98.
Yeah, in the roll 20 I rolled a 98, but in the fucking Discord I rolled a 5. So
Okay.
I guess I win.
So
Finds it instantly.
Yeah.
you can see notes on small cohesive pieces of paper next to the hololith on the cogitator. And by pressing the glyphs that make up those words, you manage to print a list of names in chronological order from the oldest to the latest. So in this way you manage to create a paper that has, it's a very long piece of paper. It has every single person that has been categorized as mutated on the planet. It keeps printing for 3 minutes. It keeps printing and it hasn't stopped yet.
Got it. I just needed the first name, so the older. If it's going from the oldest to the newest, I need the first person.
Yeah, it's there.
And then I'm going to, with the first person, look up where he lived.
He's trying to find a patient 0.
You can see it's from 20 years ago, and this person seems to have lived. They are dead now. They are marked as deceased, and they seem to have been living here in the grain refinery area.
Okay. That shall be our first location of investigation.
Interesting. Quick question. Or maybe I can't really say anything because I don't know if I'm part of this conversation.
No, none of us.
This conversation, no. But did you roll your perception?
Yeah. I have a perception of 37. I rolled 39. So
Tough luck,
one
buddy.
degree of failure.
Yeah.
Barely. So
You take a good look at the city. It's a beautiful city.
It's pretty.
I'm going to contact the seneschal as he's doing that.
Yeah. You can hear the printing machine going krr, 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 behind him.
And I'm gonna say, can you get me a status on this planet's level of corruption?
Okay. So with the name still printing out, how long does that look like it's gonna take? Give or take.
An undiscernible amount of time. It seems endless. I mean, by your knowledge of these machines, it could go on printing at this pace for at least a couple hours.
Got it. Give or take, estimated guess, at least 30% corrupted.
No. I'm not talking about the population. Population can be replaced. I'm talking about the.
If you're asking about the planet, 30% corrupted.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
take 30. It's just take 30% of the planet. Just lift it off, airlift it off.
I have currently my investigation is leading towards the source of this local area's corruption to a granary. I'll send it to you. I'll put it on your R specs. I'm going to stay here and keep investigating. Bring
That's on all channels, right?
yes.
Joachim will ask, is there a way to discern like regular instances of mutation? Because that's a common thing in the Imperium on its own.
Yes, there is. I have determined, and I'm saying this on the aspects, I have determined that these soldiers all around us are mutated, including the Commissar.
I understand that I'm referring to the earliest cases. Can you identify which one? Can you differentiate between natural occurring degeneracy and outside forces?
Due to the nature of agri-worlds, they hold some of the least percentage of the degradation of any known Imperial world. All of this is very unheard of.
It's not
The
like one of your hive worlds. This is a agri world.
This place should not have any mutation whatsoever, or at least a minimum of 1% of the population, to 10%.
Acceptable levels of mutation, 30% unacceptable.
At the maximum, it should be 10%, but
finish.
This sounds
Sorry.
like He Who Thirst.
Possibly. For me,
I will ask.
sounds like this planet may not be worth salvaging.
Incorrect. All planets are worth salvaging. This has yet to fall.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
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 Right. Just wondering.
Why, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was planning on asking our boss if he wanted me to probe the mind of the commissar. They seem to know something.
I was
Although it
actually
won't
going to
be
ask that.
subtle.
I would say no need for subtlety. Do what needs to be done.
I will take that as permission and do so. This is going to be spicy because they need to stay within 2 meters of me. I will let them know.
I
Try
will
not to
basically
kill the commissar, by the way.
I'm going to say to the commissar is like, we will be searching the depths of your mind. Do not resist this. Basically, I'm trying to make the go easier on you.
She won't resist. She doesn't resist.
It's still a post willpower.
Can I determine what types
But
of
she's choosing-
mutations?
If she chooses
Sorry.
to fail it, then it's not all fail.
You peel her mind layer by layer. You learn her name. It's the name she's given you. She's in a very bad mood right now.
I would be too.
she's in her right mind, so to speak. There is no insanity. There is no illogical thoughts. There is no crazy train of thoughts in her mind. And as you go deeper, you can see the very palpable fear she has of being executed right here and now. It's not clear why, beyond she's the fact that she's a mutant, and she seems to know this. You can see her waking up, preparing herself to lead the troops into a successful purge of the sewer system under the science facility. And you can now see that under her fake power claw, there is a tentacle,
Oh.
which she's used to crush skulls and slap bitches in said sewers.
Maybe useful.
Very
just realised
clever way of
something.
hiding it.
That was at a range of 2 meters, therefore it needed to be unfettered, therefore psychic phenomena, because that was doubles.
Cool.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, fair.
Well, guys, make it the demon.
Hope-
half-
Well, the psychic explodes.
9.
9!
Aha!
Oh, you're fine.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
very minor.
No, it's a warp echo.
Mind warp.
Because I took right of sanctioning. I spent my first 500 XP on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
warp echo. For a few seconds, all noises cause echoes regardless of the surroundings.
Oh my gosh, I have an idea. I just snap my fingers in front of the psyker. Hey, can you hear me?
No, we're getting
Oh,
warp
no.
echo right now.
Yep,
It's not us, it's everyone.
yeah.
Ah,
That was a good investment for the first 500 XP.
Yeah.
It's already saved
Right.
me an insanity point.
But yeah, to get back to what I was saying, go to the grain plant, bring flamers, lots of them.
I shall. I should probably go there.
I'm immediately gonna go to the commissar and say, "Where's your flamers?"
She's being probed right now. The psyker has the
Oh, that's-
information you need.
Oh.
And they are stored in the lower levels of the science facility.
Also, everyone make sure you're wearing like a gas mask or something, because I have no idea what
I
you're
have-
going to encounter.
I have a
I'm in a
respirator
sealed
unit.
environment, so I'm good.
Same.
It's okay. I have a respirator unit that looks like a killer croc face. It's fine.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go. Men-at-Arms, checking. Here's the location of the flamers. Begin distributing them amongst our own men.
Okay.
Copy that. You'll relay it to. Hold on. I need to check who my technical second in command is.
I think there is a name.
Silas Fasco.
Ooh.
Let me ping that.
I'm gonna go.
Wonder what the is he a commander Vasco? Lieutenant.
You would technically be the commander, so he would be a major.
Major Fasco. He's a major
Technically.
Fasco.
Major fiasco.
You're the men-at-Arms.
Yeah.
You're the men.
I'm gonna request that you give me some gods for the administratum, also, just like a small group.
Well, okay, yeah, platoon. Have 60 guys sound.
Yeah, that's gonna be useful. I just need an operational group from the
60
administratum.
guys and 2 chimeras. There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Lord Captain, where do you need me?
How how are chimeras equipped? Do any of them have like the hull mounted flamer?
Auto cannons, multi lasers, I believe. It's just standard layout.
Yeah, it's just the multi-laser turrets.
I know, but there's but the standard layout it's multi-laser turret and then either a heavy
No.
bolter or heavy flamer on the hull.
Heavy bolter.
Yeah,
Okay.
most likely the bolter.
Where do you need me?
Uh,
Lord Captain?
what's your specialty again? I never checked your file.
Well, for one, I guess it wouldn't be on there. My specialty is in telekinesis.
I mean, do you use pew pew or stab stab?
She gestures to the chain sword on her hip.
You're coming with me.
She nods. I could do both, but I am slightly better with. And
We're
she does
going
have
in the
her-
sewers.
I guess I shall follow.
No, we're not in the sewers. We're going to the grain pit.
Lovely. And she puts on her helmet. And snaps the enviro seal on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
While you're inside of the grain pit, make sure you most likely everyone in there is going to be a mutant of some kind, so be wary.
I pull up my power sword.
And B, that it needs to be destroyed. And after we destroy that, I'm gonna have to reroute you guys to the farmlands. Or, you know what? Since I know where the grain pit is,
what's the nearest battle going on?
With the
Did anyone
grain
a-
location, does it also have a location of which farms transport grain to that kind?
Which what?
I'm looking
Which
for
grain farms are being transferred to that pit in particular?
This is the central pit. All the grain from the planet goes through there.
Okay,
So
that's
that's concerning.
that is very concerning.
Yeah, and they've given that to the pirates and the merchants. Okay, as I find this out, I'm going to immediately contact the Hot Gates
No.
and tell them to start purging the merchant shipping in this area, in this system.
It's a bit extreme. You should
No,
check
when
to
it
see
comes-
if they've received grain or not before you shoot them.
No, we're not shooting them. We're
No,
having
purge-
them.
Purging
purging-
means checking them out. Checking them out. If it's contaminated, the ship will be purged.
Boarding actions.
Yeah,
Listen,
Because
Wait
they
a
may
sec.
be passing through.
I can do
That
that.
means
legally.
that we probably saved the pirates.
Yeah. We probably
saved-
did.
wait. Okay, well,
But purging generally just means you check it out. If it's good, they're good to go. If it's not,
I'll also be, increasing my spies on Planet A by. Are any of these scribes seem more loyal than the head scribe?
There is a scrawny looking small man on the first floor who the moment you walked in got up and stood attention.
Got it.
perfect.
oh, Maria,
Mira.
Mira.
Yes.
You can go where you like. If you want to follow us down to the grain pit, you're more than welcome to. If you wanna,
I will with Jockin, although I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot pick this guy up for some reason.
You can now.
Okay.
He was locked.
I should.
He's fallen and cannot get
How
up.
do you turn him around?
With Q and E.
I'm gonna
When
place
you
it-
have grabbed them or if you hover them,
Okay.
they just move. If you want to lock them on certain place, you just hit L and you can lock them there. You hit them with the L again, and they are free to go again.
Going to take the tech.
Okay, I'll check out a tutorial sometime.
Later on, I'm gonna request a tech priest that either
What do you want?
check if this guy's a mutant, because I gotta see if the scribe is a mutant. I can't just hire a mutant scribe.
I will perform investigations on all of the local populace when
then
the
that-
time is spared.
Then that's going to be your thing then. Then I will take the commissar with me.
I have a
Yeah,
question
actually,
for
I'm pretty-
Xavier.
I'm
Yep.
coming anyway. I'm just gonna do it later.
No, I'd rather you do it right now.
I might have
Alrighty. Time to
Wait,
check out that scribe.
Let Jacob do his thing.
Sorry, Jakin.
Jochen, he has Jochen has a question for Xavier. Does he need that cameline cloak?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm just gonna walk into the administratum building, and I was like, "Do you require any tests of populace here?"
All of them.
As you wish, and I'm just gonna do the same thing I did before.
Every scribe must be tested.
Okay.
And
You
I
can
shall test.
you can still see that there's a mutation gene in all of them, and
All of them.
and there is few of them that have this gene manifested. It is seven out of 25 people in the building are visibly mutants, but they managed to hide it somehow, like scales growing on their chest, under their clothes, maybe an arm that is covered in bandages to cover
So
claws or stuff like that.
Would you say the non-visible mutant have recessive genes of mutation, as in the children they have will look like mutants, or it's just waiting to pop out?
It could be either or. There is no definitive answer. You need more specialized equipment to be sure about what's going on with this.
I don't mean to get like super grim derp here, but for the 7 who are visible will be shot. The others will be either chemically castrated or regularly castrated. It's whatever.
Both.
I can
Just to
make
make sure.
sure. I can make sure that will happen.
Chem gelding
I
is
am-
more than enough.
I'm good with chemicals. Really good with chemicals, actually.
Yeah, just
You
chemically
know, the best
castrating is
chemical
worth it.
for chem gelding is promethium.
Well, yeah, but I need them right now.
Alrighty. Is that one that specifically stood to attention mutated?
Yes.
How badly?
Chem Geldon's
Visible-
not something you can do here.
Alrighty.
How badly is he mutated?
Visible or non-visible?
He has bristles growing on his back.
Damn it.
I mean, there is something
always
to be said about using them right now, and then we can gild them later on, because administratum people are kind of important.
No, yeah, I'll have to completely rebuild the administratum up here.
We probably also are gonna need some like outside Imperial assistance if we can get some to sort this mess out later.
Yeah, we will be, but first we just
So
need to
bad.
First, we just need to get it under control. Once we get it under control, then we can. Once we have established the safe zone, then we can get more in.
Essential.
Or at least, at the very least, figured out what's going on and stopping it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go
Hey.
now that I've done the thing. Now I'm gonna go to the rogue trader.
Yep, thank you, Adept. Godspeed.
Emperor speed.
Praise to the Omnissiah and Emperor be praised. Alright, so I guess you take my little mini and put it by the rogue trader.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'm not in the game.
I'll do it right now. Dun, 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 dun. And boom. Whoa.
What happened? How is he? Why is he in the sky?
Anyways,
Okay.
GM,
Yeah.
He and the little coterie surrounding us right now is going to head into the grain pit.
Alrighty.
Shut it out.
I have a flamer.
Okay. The granary seems to be working. There is servitors all around, minding their business. There is a tech adept taking care of said servitors.
Ah,
Where are my servitors?
I like how we've got 21st century cars just kicking around.
There they are.
I mean, it is possible. In the 41st millennium, anything is possible.
I mean, yeah, there are such things as just normal civilians.
Except for-
around it.
I know.
Except for the
I'm just
except for the Ultramarines losing, that's not possible.
Oh, I'm surprised that there's a Kia here. Lada, I could see absolutely surviving until the 41st millennium.
I'm tech adept. Should I do the talking with the tech adept or no?
Your choice.
Rogue trader, it's your job. You're in charge of me.
Yeah, I feel like me.
You go, Jock. Then
While you're talking, Jockin will kind of like watch your backs.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk right up to the tech adept angle designation.
Produce and maintain.
Is that your name?
He blurts out a binaric code, basically.
I look over to the adept. I look over to our tech base and go, what did he just say?
Steven.
Something like that, yeah.
So,
His name is Steven.
Stephen, I prefer that we speak in either low common or high gothic. I don't understand technolingua.
There are some robotic noises originating from his vox box in his mouth and throat. They seem to be adjusting their vocal organs, vocal functions. Understood.
Patient Zero was found here 20 years ago. His name is yada yada.
Correct.
So, yada yada. How long did he work here for?
45 years.
When was the last shipment?
20 solar months ago.
Okay. Do some calculations, like, prepared to be examined.
All right, shall I take a sample, my lord?
Yeah, I said prepared to be examined.
Oh, okay. Hold
Well,
still.
While they're
Hold-
examining, can I have a look around with Science to see
Yes,
what might be moving around?
Roll science, whatever. And he
I too
produces
do
an
insight.
open vein and gives you a sample, a fresh extracted sample of his own blood.
All right, is he a mutant? Are you a mutant?
Plus
Survey
10 from the
says yes.
Lord.
And
From,
this little bottle with his blood in it, you can, by investigating, you can see there is a little piece of paper on it, a little tag that has the toxin symbol on it, and he knows his genes are mutated. He knows he's tainted.
Yes, my lord. He is a mutant as well. I have tested nearly everyone in the local area. It is not looking good. I have now found no pure strains. We
Okay.
may
That's a good point. Great.
Okay.
we will have to check the grain itself.
Do so right now. Adept. The function here is to do what exactly?
Gather grain and provide for.
Grain, is it tainted?
The fields may be tainted.
You
Let-
can
let us
hear
hope-
his cogs grinding.
Let us hope that the fields are not
Yeah,
tainted in
quiet.
this. Sorry.
The refinery works at 80% efficiency. He
It's a-
looks. He shows one of these containers, and it's tagged as being 2%. Radioactive, not mutated exactly, like 2% dangerous for consumption.
Contaminated?
Yes, 2% contaminated. Exactly.
That's nothing.
When did the radiation and contamination start?
During Chaos Invasion, radioactive munitions used against general population.
And when did the chaos invasion happen?
It's around the 20-year mark when the first mutations started appearing.
And that was roughly the same time the Chaos Invasion happened.
We'll have to
Right.
check them. We'll have to
Where's
check
the
the. Sorry.
Yeah, like, where's the battlefield?
He gives the coordinates of a very big area on the planet, and it's all in the fields.
Oh no!
I have an idea.
What
Can I roll common lore war to
Yeah.
see if this could possibly match the amount of radioactive amount of atomics used in this conflict?
You can use common lore war to see if you
I
have
wanted to
any
see if it- I wanna see
information
if it
on
makes,
this war.
if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
makes sense to me.
yeah. Roll for it. Yeah.
Plus 10. Over the radio. Like, does this make sense to you?
The science check lets you see the mutated.
I can't tell.
The mutated servitors, the mutated adept, and the product of this refinement of the grain seems to give off an active aura. This part of the Imperium wasn't receiving any attention even before the Grey Rift opened, so imagine after that.
I'm going to relay everything we just learned over to the Shanna show. See if he knows anything about this.
Okay.
I'm also going to say the active refineries are also tainted.
Lord Laconia?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Never had much experience with atomics. Doesn't sound like standard, but they could have brought something a little nastier. Don't know, sir.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I roll chemicals? Can I roll
Chemist?
chemistry to see if there's an active chemical that's tainting everything?
Yes.
Radiation.
Trade chemist.
Oh, it's lore. It's a scholastic lore chemistry.
Common lore chemistry. Okay.
No, not common lore.
It's forbidden.
Scholastic. No, scholastic lore.
Scholastic lore chemistry. Yeah, if you have it, you can roll it.
I am trained in that, so the goal would
Your
be.
intelligence mod. Like just a
Uh,
flat 0.
so I have an intelligence modifier of. I have a 72 intelligence, which
Yeah, so it's
means.
the same to target.
Okay. Okay. R slash 1d156. Nice. That's 2 degrees of success.
Mhm.
If I'm correct.
By taking a look at the refinement after product, side product, besides the grain, you can tell that it's very radioactive, of course, and that it matches the chemicals used in scorched earth warfare. Like these kind of munitions would be used on a planet not to destroy it
But to prevent
outright,
the resources.
but to both prevent the resources produced to be used, and if they were to be used, they would contaminate whoever would be the one consuming them.
The resources
At
here.
the very fast rate, so this planet would have been eradicated if there was no refinement of the grain whatsoever.
The fields themselves, my lords, are tainted. If this refinement didn't exist, this planet would have fallen months ago. If we were lucky, would have fallen years ago.
Then it sounds like they were forced to eat the tainted grain, thus the mutations.
No, the refinement prevents the taint from being too bad.
It's clearly not good.
Jochen will open a wideband Vox to the entire damn crew.
Okay.
Planet is severely radioactively contaminated. Rebreathers at all times. Be wary of disturbing soil and wind.
That looks like this.
Okay.
You can
consider hostile environment. Repeat, consider hostile environment.
You can see as he's delivering the news, there's a slight tremor in his hand as he's holding his shock staff.
I'm gonna immediately look over to the Inquisitor and says, "How much of this grain have you eaten?"